Boy, we're starting great, aren't we? We are live. And by the way, hey, everybody, Congress finally is going to pass a data bill of rights for all Americans, everybody. Did you see that? That's right. The government is saying that your data is yours and no one has the right to tell you what to do with it. Now, that's data. Now, as for bodies, ladies, they still have all the say over those. So, women of America, time to rename your uterus my little hard drive.
It's a possibility.
Since 2020, we've done plenty of virtual comedy shows online. And though the virus is slowing, we'll keep going because we've still got lots of hydroxychloroquine and ivermectin.
Welcome to Virtual Comedy Show. It's a Zoom meeting with jokes. So please turn on your camera, turn on your mic, unless you have barking dogs or a rabid moose in your living room, in which case, please mute yourself for Pete's sake, and let's have some fun.
It's the Virtual Comedy Show, starring Steve Goodie and Brad Tassell. Tonight, Steve and Brad welcome comedian
Matt Sadler.
That's songs from
Lahna Turner.
and Patty Melt from Patti Vasquez, and much, much more. Now, please welcome Brad Tassell.
Hey, everybody, I just ate a nut. I'm sorry, hold on. Hi, everybody.
Sometimes you choke on a nut, sometimes you don't.
Guess who made this mug?
Mm.
She was at your thing last night, Steve.
She was at my thing. I didn't have a thing last night.
Or the night before, whenever the heck it
Oh,
was.
that could have been any of 1,000 people.
Christine Feckety made this
Oh,
mug.
Christine, God bless her.
She sent that to me as a gift one time. Welcome, everybody, to the Virtual Comedy Show, the Los Angeles Super Showbiz Edition. Yeah. As you are tagged on Facebook as many times as I am on stuff Steve does, which is a million. Our star, Steve Goodie, is in La La Land doing sold-out shows and entertaining the celebrity elite out there. There's his mug with the white star on it. You get the white star on the Hall of Fame, and that's $13. I know Carla Ulbrich flew out. Was that a surprise to anybody? That's amazing. And was Tim Chris there? Was Tim there?
Yes, he was. And we did his mic stand song with him being the mic stand.
Christine Feckety walked the red carpet, right? Plus Dr. Demeno. Oh my God, called Steve a genius, everybody. And then he called a plant his God. It was fantastic. So anyway, I think you even put your accordion prints in cement, is what you said. Anyway, others asked if they could put your accordion in cement. I think that's what happened. That's what happened. But anyway, so I think they wanted Jimmy Hoffa your accordion. Also, we have, as per our joy, we have, of course, Pat.
Oops, shoot. Hang on, Brad. I muted you by accident. Unmute yourself. Sorry. I was admitting my dad and I muted you by accident.
No, am I back?
You're back.
Okay. Yeah, that's muting me. What
Didn't mean to.
Everybody's wanted that for 4 years, everybody. Now you know what happens when the other person lets somebody in first, the other person mutes you. So
Right.
I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, Patty's
You
here.
weren't listening anyway.
Is anyone?
Yes, I am. What?
Matt, you're sorry you're here, aren't you? Okay. Matt made it to the show and he's sorry about it. So so we've got Patti Vasquez, who of course rains cold water on the deep state every week and shines a light on the wet blankets. I think that doesn't make any sense.
Makes no sense.
We also have comedian genius Matt Sadler, who
Yay!
spent an hour with me trying to connect to this show in a dressing room on a cruise ship. And we did make out.
What were we doing?
Okay, we had a little time, so we made out just a touch. Don't tell his wife. And of course, it's hard to fathom how lucky we are. We have live with Steve in the room, not only rim shots at needed times, we also have a musician, a comedian, and the funniest and coolest, most stylish, brilliant cat in the nation. Someone I used to marvel at when I used to watch her at the old Zanies and at the showcase days. Right here, Lahna Turner, everybody. Lahna. Stage. I'm verklempt with the magnitude of this show. So, by the way, Steve has been out hobnobbing with the cream of the celebrity crop, and I was watching the eclipse in a field in southern Indiana. So that was so whose career is going better? It's Steve's, everybody. It was, by the way, and I know Chuck was in Bloomington, so you were right in the path, and it was awe-inspiring. I know, and as the eclipse was finishing, someone said to me, I kid you not, this happened the day Jesus was crucified, and thousands of dead people came out of their graves and walked the earth. What? Alice, have you heard this?
Not in the Gospels I read.
I know. She said, it's in the Bible. So I am really behind on my Bible. I missed the zombies. I didn't see zombies in the Bible. Is that who hides the eggs? The zombies? do they represent little brains? What? I don't know. I am sad. I just want y'all to know I'm sad the rapture didn't happen. Except for Alice. We'd miss Alice. I'm looking around at the rest of this group. I think the rest of us would still be here.
Yeah, I'm safe.
Yeah. I think, let me look at the list. Yep. Alice, you're it. You're the only one going to be raptured. Okay. Okay. Well, let's, since we're still here, let's try some of these jokes. Here we go. So old orange and grumpy Donald Trump's hush money trial is set to begin April 15th, everybody. His lawyers have tried everything but bone spurs to get the trial pushed back to the election in November. Now, Donnie's on trial for the hush money he paid Stormy Daniels to keep her quiet about having sex with the old acorn Don. The trial is expected to last much longer than the first time Stormy and Trump met, which was less than a minute. Hey, that was perfect.
Yeah, it was.
Good job. Wait a minute.
Tired.
I feel. Wait, how old is your son, Lahna?
How old are you?
14.
He's 14.
Oh, wait, I'm
Perfect.
He's too mature for this
some
show.
of these jokes. That was a little
Think he'll
spicy
live.
for a 14-year-old.
Oh, consider the parents. I think he's.
Yeah, I was
fine.
gonna say. Wait a minute. Have you seen your moms and dads act? Okay. Anyway, here we go. Next up, Tesla settled a lawsuit for an undisclosed amount with the family of an engineer that died in 2018 when the autopilot feature on his car was engaged and it crashed the car at 71 miles per hour. Everybody, automatic. I know. Elon Musk said after that announcement that the company would still unveil a robo-taxi on August 8th, just in time for demolition derby season.
Nice.
That's good. That was cute. Okay. Hey, we all watched the big, I'm guessing not a lot of basketball watchers here. Any basketball watchers?
Really?
Oh yeah, watched it.
I mean, the NCAA tournament was on.
Yeah.
I mean, my God, Purdue, Kevin, is Kevin dead? Is he here? Okay, here we go. On Sunday, the Iowa Hawkeyes lost the women's NCAA championship basketball tournament to the South Carolina Gamecocks. Yeah. Hey, a side note to creepy men. The South Carolina women are neither of those things.
Well,
They're not game and they're not. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I thought that one was cute.
Rim shot.
Rim shot. Just a rim shot. No more rimming than that.
Ah,
Purdue fell in the men's NCAA basketball tournament final to UConn, everybody. Purdue will now return to West Lafayette and go back to wishing they were IU. Okay, I'm pointing for the rim shot.
oh, now you want it?
No, I want it.
Oh.
It didn't feel like really a punchline.
No, that one had no punchline. That's why I needed the rim shot to make it work.
Take it back.
He can take it back. Hold on. Nice.
Well, that worked. That wasn't awkward at all. Okay. Next up, Robert Downey Jr. told Vanity Fair he would be happy to revisit Iron Man and do another movie if people wanted it. Some are not on board. Is there no integrity anymore? Said Thanos.
Ooh.
There we go. I want the rim shot every time.
Maybe every comma.
Every comma. Oddly, every one of mine's a run-on sentence.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of jokes without a punchline, here's one. Bill Murray was overjoyed last night as he ran to the court after UConn beat Purdue. Do you know why?
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 Because Bill's son Luke is an assistant coach for the Huskies.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep, the Ghostbuster star gave his son a big hug, 3 noogies, and then yelled, "It's in the cup."
Rim shot.
Yeah, instead of playing it, just everybody yell rim shot.
I didn't yell it. I just said it.
I heard it. You can yell it. That's fine. Okay, now it's time for a new bit in the show called What Was Brad Thinking? I try and write jokes, as we see. But what I do is I write little notes for myself on ideas and premises that I'm working on, and I get back to them, and I have no idea what they mean. Here's a note I wrote a few months back that I thought was going to be hilarious. Are you ready? Here you go. This is a good place for the rim shot because it goes nowhere. I wrote down the words Turkish breakfast. It's turkey sausage and turkey ham. It's Turkish. Okay.
That
I
doesn't
think
even get
that's
a
where
rim
you all
shot.
say, what was Brad thinking?
What was
Brad
Brad
thinking?
thinking?
Number 2, the number 2 thing I wrote. By the way, Matt, I'm setting them up for you later.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Number 2, I wrote this down because this is true. My dentist, does anybody else's dentist do this? My dentist always starts my cleaning by giving me mouthwash. Then at least 4 times when I try to spit, he goes, oh, a little longer. Not just yet.
Oh, man.
Almost. Okay, you can leave. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. I'm having fun. By the way, remember this? That's
Yeah, what is
Robert
all?
Shields. Mime Robert Shields is our
All right.
My office is a mess because I'm leaving tomorrow for 24 days.
Whoa.
My wife says that'll be enough time.
Ah,
And last but not least, in what was Brad thinking? My wife walks in her sleep. I don't know. Anybody walk in their sleep out there? I know Patty doesn't. Anyway, my wife walks in the what? Uh-oh.
we have no idea. You're fine.
I'm now reverbing. Somebody did something.
I'll undo.
All right. That worked.
Okay.
Whatever you did helped. And lastly, my wife walks in her sleep and has done this for her entire life. About 6 months ago, she jumped out of bed, ran over to my side, put her hand up to my face and said, hold still. I need to get the snake out of your mouth. I know. Why did she think there was a snake in my mouth? Is first of all, what does it say about me that there was a snake in my mouth? So, okay. This has been the last episode of What's Brad Thinking?
I liked it.
All right, now 3 more jokes and then we'll do the show. The casting director for Sylvester Stallone's series Tulsa King, I bet we all love that, quit because the Rocky actor repeatedly called the background actors ugly and said he wanted hot young girls around him.
No.
Yeah, I know, it's terrible. The casting director then told Sly that the only hot girls that would get anywhere near him were in their 60s and having hot flashes. No
Plus
hot
it's
girl
Tulsa.
wants a 77-year-old ex. Hey, did you see this? Peter Higgs, you know who that is?
Higgs boson.
Thanks,
That's
both.
right. Peter
Oh,
Higgs
okay.
he proposed the existence of the God particle has died. Very sad.
Oh.
Higgs now will take over for Stephen Hawking, explaining the universe to Jesus,
Ah.
where he tells him to stop bringing dead people up. Stop with the zombies, Jesus. All right, 2 more. Country singer Morgan Wallen, you know him, was arrested after throwing a chair from a rooftop in Nashville,
Oh, dear.
Heard about that.
all around the Broadway, off many floors. Last year, you know, the singer donated $300,000 to the Black Musicians Coalition after spewing racist slurs in a video. That was fun. No word yet on what Waylon will give to Ashley Furniture. Perfect. And last but truly least, the worst joke is going to be fighting for something at the end of this.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga has fans speculating about a wedding is about to be underway as the singer is sporting a brand new gigantic diamond on her left hand. Did you see that?
Yeah.
No. There's no corroboration on the story as reporters say you can't tell anything from the look on her face.
Ah,
Poker face.
am I in now?
Yeah, come in. Yeah, come in.
Okay.
Why not?
Hi, everybody. That was Brad Tassell with percussion assistance from August May.
Good job. Good job.
Wow. Yeah, I think we should have a drum solo segment.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Can't be any worse than all the rest of this. All right.
Between every top 10.
Yeah. Here we go. Speaking of top 10, let's do a top. Well, I screwed it up again. Hold on. I never get this right when it's my turn.
Two, everybody.
Else, and then when it's my turn, I screw it all up. Okay, that's there and that's there. Now it's time for the top 10 here.
Yay.
Any second now. As many of you know, today is the birthday of none other than Tom Lehrer, and of course, Lahna Turner as well. Hi, Lahna.
Happy birthday, Lahna.
Happy birthday.
It's a preview.
Tom Lehrer is 96 and still with us and still sharp as a tack.
Yes.
I wish I could say the same of the rest of the United States population, which is why our top 10 category today is top 10 reasons why my computer just died.
Oh,
Oh, no.
All right, we're going to do it without that.
banner show, everybody.
It just tried to, I plugged it in. Gosh darn it. Hang on a minute.
Oh no.
Hi, everybody. Let's try this again. I think I might have to tell a long joke while this thing gets it together again.
Do you have a long joke?
I got a better idea. Let's have a drum solo. Keep going.
That's not bad drumming.
I ain't nearly ready.
Drumming in front of the refrigerator.
More! More! Let me go crazy!
All right.
Keep going. I'm turning the camera around, but I'm not ready yet.
In honor of Tom Lehrer.
He's doing great. He's doing great. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Yes,
I'm
he
almost
is.
ready, but I'm not ready yet. Keep going.
Hey, when's that show happening?
I don't know.
Oh, shit. I am.
No more passwords for you.
Okay. And
Hi.
we're here, everybody.
Yay.
Man, I'm so glad we have our drummer tonight. Here we go. Top 10 category tonight. Top 10 fixes for stupidity. Number 10. Replace Fox News with the Cartoon Network. You can do one on every one. That'd be great. Number 9. Make it illegal for any ex-mayor of New York to stand in front of a landscaping business near an adult film store. Man, I should have had this for years. This next one does not include you. Number 8.
Oh, no.
All drummers, Justin Bieber fans, Ted Cruz supporters, and 3 named Congress people must report to Guantanamo immediately. I didn't know. I had no idea. Number 7.
Who was the drummer?
Cut down the virtual comedy show monologue to 1.5 minutes. Hey!
Ooh.
Oh.
These are the top 10 fixes for stupidity.
What happened to Steve? Where'd you go?
Bring me back in, you jealous, you so-and-so. Try not to swear in front of the impressionables. All right, where was I? Number 6. Get Alabama fixed. Number 5. Remove all bleach warning labels.
What?
These are the top 10 fixes for stupidity. Number 4. Everyone who ordered a Trump Bible must go pick it up in person in North Korea. Number 3. And bring back a few dozen telemarketers with. Bring it. Sorry, I screwed that up. Hang on. I'm going back. And bring a few dozen telemarketers with them. Right. This is going very much better than I thought it would. Number 2. Put the donuts back in Dunkin' Donuts.
Thank you.
And the number 1 fix for stupidity. Let Texas secede already. Brad comes back. There's Brad. Hi, Brad.
Hey, Brad.
I keep waiting for the song.
The song's here. You can't hear it.
I
Sorry.
can't hear it. That's okay.
Technology is struggling.
Who was the drummer that you want to go to Guatemala? I don't know.
Any drummer except this one.
Oh, okay.
It was implying that drummers are not too bright. But both August and I are drummers, so I can say that.
I must be
shut
a
up, you
drummer.
sensitive.
Okay.
So-and-so.
All right,
I'm living in California.
let's get Patty in before.
Please get Patty in.
Please get. I'll find her.
Please find her.
Please
I
save
can't.
us.
I can't find my socks. How am I supposed to find Patty? Hi, Patty.
Hi,
Hi,
Patty.
Patty.
Oh, nice shirt. Yes.
Oh, and it's
I
pigtails.
hate
night, too.
Illinois
That's always
Nazis.
fun.
That's
It's-
really quick.
All right. I have a feeling I know what this melt might be about.
oh, good.
Oh.
I could be wrong. I don't know. You ready?
Find out. Probably.
Here we go.
It's time for a Patty Melt with Patti Vasquez, Patti Vasquez. From global conflicts to greenhouse gases, the folks refusing to wear masks says, and politicians getting caught grabbing ass says, she's melting down. It's a Patti Vasquez, Patty Melt.
He hates Illinois Nazis.
I do, but now I'm trying to figure out what Steve thinks my melt is going to be about. And then I feel like I have to aim for that, but I don't know what.
So
I don't
many
know, has
things
there
to
been
choose
more racism lately? Is there an escalation that there's so much. Oh yes, there was a shooting in Chicago. CPD officers pulled over someone who was driving without a seatbelt. There's a lot happened there, and I'm not going to comment on it because there was like 96 shots in 41 seconds. Okay, that wasn't even what I was going to melt about. I wasn't even going to melt about that. There's so many things that have happened since the last time I saw you all, including RFQ. I don't know what's better. Is RFQ Junior better? You know, QAnon, or is it better if it's RFK? No, BK. Oh, BFK. No, that doesn't work. BK Junior, like a Burger King Junior, is not the regular, but like just anyway. So there's a political director in New York working for RFQ Junior. I'm going with Q, only because it leads into executing babies.
Oh, I like it.
That sounds horrible. I'm not in. Okay, so RFQ Junior's political director in New York said basically the entire existence of that campaign is to make sure that Biden doesn't get enough electoral votes because Congress gets a vote and they'll make Trump president. And so tell me everyone who thinks that RFQ Jr. is a viable option. Tell me what that gets you. It only gets you Trump. Seriously, it's not a protest vote. It is not I believe we should have third parties. Good. Do the work in between the elections. Every 4 years, we got to hear about, we should have a third party. And then you do jack squat for 3 years. And you come back around and you're Ralph Nader like, we should have that. And then we have war. And then it's Trump. So, all right, I melted way too early because I thought I was going to come in and maybe talk about something lighthearted like yesterday's solar eclipse, which, by the way, please do check out my Instagram page. You can see a wonderful picture of my mom and my personal page on Facebook. My mom is 89 years old. She is a domestic violence survivor, a rape survivor, a homicide survivor. And by the way, if you had to ask me what a homicide survivor is, you don't know how to use Google. Just Google it, and then you'll be like, oh, no, I get it, and sorry. And she's also a cancer survivor, breast cancer and stomach cancer survivor. And yet, she stood outside of our house with those goofy paper, like the glasses. It's everyone had them, and we all looked stupid in them. But she looked amazing in them because she had never ever seen an eclipse. Like, just it was just background noise to her entire life. I didn't even realize that. I mean, I had the shoebox in 6th grade with the I don't even know what I'm looking at. I don't look right up at it. And then yesterday, millions of us looking up at it, trusting the piece of plastic and whatever that film and paper from China. We're supposed to trust all of that. I'm sure we're fine. But she looked up and was dazzled by it. And if you weren't dazzled or you didn't go out and look at it, that's fine. Don't feel like you missed out on it, because you can Google a video from Mexican news outlets where they accidentally aired a video of a man's testicles also blocking the song. So that's what happens when you take videos from viewers. Hey, news outlets, just do your job. Just create your own content, and you won't have a hairy moon on your television. Okay, so let me just quickly get to yesterday's thunderously stupid statement from while out on bail, former president of the United States, saying that the Democrats, first of all, he said that most people, he didn't say most people. He never does. Most people, some people. He always says everyone. He says everyone. Everyone wanted to get rid of Roe v. Wade. You know what? I'm not even going to ask anybody in this group. I'm just one. Everyone's everyone. That's how that works. Am I melting too loudly? I apologize. Steve, we're fine. I don't. So then he said that the Democrats want to execute babies. And that's why it's RFQ, because all this Q crap is coming back around. Apparently, that whole idea that Democrats want to drink the adrenalized blood of babies to stay younger. Yeah, if you haven't heard of this, apparently we like to drink Firmicrons. That's what they created in the Q world. So go enjoy your freaking Tuesday. I'm so confused because I was here last night and no one else showed up.
Oh my God.
Patti Vasquez. And now she's gone.
Damn it.
Damn
I
it.
told you I'm not swearing. I think I get a 10 out of 10 for that.
You did a great job not swearing.
Yes, you did.
There's
I got
Steve.
cool.
So a couple things. I'm blurry. Oh, there I am.
That was great.
Everyone says so. It's amazing. They all say that you love eating babies. It's fantastic.
Yes.
That's the comedians. Everyone says so. That's fantastic. So well, I forgot what I was just going to say. Steve, say something.
I think you were going to say, before you did that, here comes the worst Trump impression ever.
That's right.
Yeah.
Worst Trump impression ever.
What did you think I was going to do with that? I hate Nazis. It's just
Exactly what you did. Exactly what you did.
All right, there you go.
Oh.
Just for everyone, just so you know, these shirts, there's a company called Hairbrained in Chicago. They do t-shirts. They do the STFU about Chicago with like all the very familiar Chicago logos like Magic Kiss and Super Dog and Wiener Circle, all that stuff. So
Great.
I was going to mention the eclipse. I stared directly at it for 4 minutes with nothing. I mean, it was just
3. You're supposed to do 3 minutes.
Oh, sorry. I did.
All right. You're
Don't do that, kids.
By the way,
You're fine.
where's
You already
everybody?
have damage.
No, I'm telling you, it was. I've never seen. I've been to a lot of eclipses, and nothing was like that. It was.
Were you in the band of Totality?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, cool. So
I
I did that last time in 2017. It's hard to describe. That sort of bluish, pinkish all around you. But hey, so can we all make a commitment to gather in 2044? I'll be 72. Who's in? Montana. Great Falls, Montana.
Well, we'll still be doing this show. So.
Yeah.
That's
I'll be
right.
there in spirit.
We might be up to 50 viewers at that point.
And it won't be any better. It won't be any better. So we'll all still be alive.
Hey, speaking of making things better,
yeah.
OMG, look who I have here. Everybody.
Hey.
Oh,
Lahna Turner,
Switcher,
get
it's
over here.
Lahna Turner, everybody.
Oh my God.
Yay!
Woo!
Steve, can you get to the computer to do the thing?
I'm going to do it as soon as we say hi to her.
Wait, let me get rid of. Patty kind of bailed on us. Hold a second. Wait a minute.
You deal with it. Lahna, you know the deal here. We're going to do a little intro for you. a video thing. Then you're going to play a song. Then I've got to answer it somehow. And then you're going to play another song. Sound good?
I love it.
I was not talking
Can I
to you,
just
Brett.
say though that this is so fun?
Yeah, you may say that.
It's so fun, and
Okay.
his show is awesome. He did the.
Aw.
Right, thanks.
All
All right, here we go.
Accordion.
It's our musical guest, Gonna sing something funny and then Steve will play something in between. Our musical guest. It's time for our musical guest.
Turner.
Yay! Okay,
Yay.
I'm gonna do something a little risky because I've never done this before, but it seems like the right song to play on Zoom. Okay.
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 All right. Here we go. I have a friend named Jihad whom I can't meet out in public. When he asks to meet him somewhere, it becomes a touchy subject. Unfortunately, I have to say, it's simply a non-starter, cause I'm not meeting in person with someone who is a martyr. No, I can't take him to an airport or an open space. A park, a school, a border crossing isn't a good place. No, I can't take him out for coffee or to a crowded room. If I wanna see Jihad, we gotta hang out on Zoom. No, we can't go to a theater, that would not be okay. The beach, a grocery store, or go to see a play. It's not PC to say this, you might think it's wrong, but I like seeing Jihad online, because I think that he's the bomb. No, I can't meet him in a restaurant or a concert hall, a nightclub, bar, bus stop, forget about the mall. No, it's not a good idea, because he could go kaboom. I wanna meet Jihad. You guys can sing it. We gotta do it on Zoom. All right. I'm gonna break this down a little bit, okay? It's gonna be a little real for a second. If you know anything about the Middle East, well, this is a reason why there can't be peace. What Golda Meir said is very true. There'll be peace when they love the children more than they hate the Jews. Oh, I'm not saying anything to be mean, but if I want to see Jihad, it's gotta be on a screen. Google Meet, Skype, Discord are all just fine for me. I like seeing Jihad virtually. No, we don't have to meet in person. We can just FaceTime, playing Mortal Kombat and Call of Duty with Jihad online. Hanging in the metaverse in a 3D room. When I want to see Jihad, we gotta hang out on Zoom. Hang out on Zoom. Hang out on Zoom. All right, let's do it one more time together. Ready? Hang out
on Zoom.
Yeah.
Switch places and try not to step on your daughter who's lying on the floor because she broke her knee or something's broken.
Broke my ACL.
ACL.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, ACL. What?
Ouch.
Okay.
You don't need to know. The less you know, the less culpable you turn out to be.
Okay.
All right. I don't have any songs really about that, but you did mention bombs. And I would like to play a song that until last night has done nothing but bomb. But it worked last night, so I expect it to not work now. Here we go. I think you've heard this before. This is called Jerry Lewis Sings Led Zeppelin. Hey, lady! My turn, one more time.
All right. So this song puts me in a vulnerable position. This is also a new song. I'm kind of trying stuff out with you guys. All right. So I've been trying to come to terms with myself, right? Come to peace with who I am. A lot of the having my kids be nearly adults means that I can kind of accept myself, right? And, you know, be the person that I kind of always wanted to be. So let's see what you guys think. There we go. I've been spending loads of money, concealing the true me, staying in the closet, hiding my identity. I want to live in the open, nothing to hide. Being myself, living with pride, no longer afraid of what people will say. Tired of living by other people's rules. All right, I'm gonna take it off. It's gonna be messy. So I'm coming out as gray. Openly gray. I'm not sure I'm gonna keep it though. I might color it. My mother disapproves, even though she's gray as well. She says she'll keep her secret hidden with a box of L'Oreal. My mother disapproves while my father sits silently, knowing my silver comes from his side of the family. He can stick up for me. This I know is true, but he's careful not to say too much, because he is gray too. It looks horrible, right? Women are held to standards that are impossible to reach, something I don't want to perpetuate, represent, or teach. Gray hair comes from stress, and I've earned every strand, displaying bigger balls than any man yet. Like I refuse of letting go, which really isn't fair. While a man becomes a silver fox or can lose his hair, I've been hiding it for years, no longer want to live that way. That's why I've decided to come out and be openly gray. Openly gray. There you go. My hair will be the silver lining to any cloudy day. Oh, I'm living out my version of 50 Shades of Gray. I don't want to die, and I don't mean to be rude, but the drapes match the carpet. Yeah, I have a few gray pubes. Those are easy to wax or shave away, but I can't do that to my head. So I'm coming out as gray, no drill. Openly gray. Openly gray, at least for today. Openly gray, everyone. Ready?
Openly gray.
Lahna Turner, everybody! That was tremendous. Wow.
Hey, guess what?
I'm a little nervous because you didn't do one naughty thing in 2 songs. I like, is this really Lahna Turner? But
guess
really Lahna Turner.
Yeah.
Singing
Guess
about
what?
you with a kid right in front of
All
you.
right, guess what? Hey, guess what? I colored my wife's hair tonight before we did this show.
I'll have you know, I'm a clear all girl myself.
I put the gloves on and got in there and with the thing.
Did she ask you to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm leaving for like 21 days, so we had to get it done before.
That's a ritual. Okay.
Yeah,
fair
that's
enough.
a ritual. I've been doing it for years. I'm a good colorist. So Lahna, if you want to fly me out, I'll get in there and we'll get the.
Lahna's good. When I showed up, this shirt was just white.
That's true. So I can't wait to see what her hair looks like. Well, that was amazing.
That was really great.
Hey,
speaking of great, I see Matt Sadler sitting right there. I'm gonna bring him in.
I'm still here.
I'll bring him in if I know how.
Stayed, everybody. He stayed. There's Matt Sadler, everybody.
Come on.
Hi, Matt.
Worldwide comedian.
Welcome back. This is, I think, your
Welcome
fourth
back. He's
podcast?
never made it.
No. Well,
He never made it on the show.
I got bumped a couple of times. Yesterday, I got bumped by an actual eclipse.
Yeah. And then
I'm getting bumped by a celestial event.
Well, we had the one time when neither of us could get on. We were in the ship.
Right. That's
And then
right.
we had another time when you were supposed to be on. I can't remember what happened. And
Oh,
then we
you
bumped
beat me
you.
up. You beat me up. That's what
I
happened.
did. That's
Yeah.
true. That's
You stole
true.
my money.
But
Yeah.
let's move forward, shall we?
Yes.
But-
Okay. Tell him
He's
what's
here.
going to happen.
We'll do a little video intro for you. Then you give us 10 minutes of awesome stand-up. Sound good?
Well, hold on. Let's not get ahead. Okay.
There we go.
You're a big headliner. Got some funny jokes to say. Oh, do a 10-minute set headliner. Man, I'm so glad that it's Monday. Yeah.
Except it's Tuesday.
So I go?
Yeah,
Yeah, go.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if I just expand. because nobody said my name. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I meant Matt Sadler.
It's fine. I'll just go. Thanks for having me, Brad. I really appreciate it. We've been trying to do this forever, and this feels great. And a round of applause for everybody you saw so far. They were fantastic. It's been so fun to watch. I'm intimidated. I really am. I did watch the solar eclipse yesterday, and you're supposed to have the glass. I didn't have the glasses, but I only stared at it for like 30 minutes, and now I can't hear or can I do long division, which is weird, but my eyes are fine. Great. Yeah, but I've seen a lot of eclipses, and that one was total. You know what I mean? That was a more total eclipse. If you guys wouldn't mind, I kind of want to do a new thing that I worked out that I'm just going to try, that I've done a couple of times, but I want to do it for you guys. When I was a little boy, every little boy goes through a rite of passage. And one of the big rites of passage for a little boy is when you are too big, you're a toddler, but then you get too big to go into the ladies' room with your mom. You have to go into the men's room for the first time. And that is this huge thing, and we were at a shopping mall. My mom had her little sister, and she's like, okay, you got to go in the men's room. Now you have to know that when I was a little boy, I had to wash my hands. My mom was insane about that. I had to wash my hands obsessively. And we had a song that I had to sing. And the song went like this. It was, get yourself some soap and wash your little hands, and then you rinse them off with water. Get a little soap and wash your little hands. And I had to do it 5 times to make sure that I was singing, right? So I go into the men's room, and I go in there, and we are men. We are men. I'm in the men's room. There are no mommies allowed in this room. And this is a rite of passage. I'm so excited. And I go to the toilet, and I'm there amongst the men, and we're talking about sports and complaining about women. And it's so great. And then I finished my business, and I came out, and I admittedly had never seen a urinal before, nor had I ever seen a urinal cake. And
Oh, no.
I just didn't know. And that's where I gravitated to. And I just picked up the urinal cake and began to song. Get yourself soap and wash your hands, and then you rinse them off with water. And I was just doing that. And there was only one other guy in the restroom at that point, and he came over to me and he's like, what are you doing? And I was like, I don't talk to strangers. I was like, get you the soap and wash your hands, and then you want them. And he goes, whatever, dude. He goes outside where my mom is waiting with my baby sister, and he goes, is that your kid in there? And she goes, yeah, what's wrong? What's he doing? He goes, you know what? There's no one else in there. I'll watch the door. Go get your little boy. She goes in, and I'm there like, get yourself and wash your hands. And she grabbed me by my hair. I don't think my feet touched the floor all the way to the car. And we went home, whereupon we boiled my hands. My father came home, and she told him the story, and he starts laughing. And she's like, it's not funny. And he goes, yes, it is. Because years from now, he's either going to be telling this story to a therapist or on stage at a comedy club. That's a true story. I am married now. I've been married for 22 years, and it's wonderful. I love it. And she's the most wonderful place in the world. She's my best person in the world. Place? What? She's my best friend. And she's my first wife, which she doesn't like it when I call her that. And I don't understand why, because we live in a society where people get divorced and, married all the time over and over, but it's a first marriage for both of us. But we'll be at a party, and I'll be like, hey, come here. I want you to meet Becca. She's my first wife. And she's like, don't call me that. And I'm like, why not? She goes, because that implies there's going to be a second wife. And I'm like, well, then don't screw up. I sit on the couch, you know. He's like, keep it up, buddy. And I'll be calling you my late husband. Brad, I'm bad on my time, but Brad and I work on the cruises, and sometimes they fly us into foreign countries, and they flew me into Belize. And I'd been from Houston, Texas to Belize, and I got to the airport, And I got there and I was ready to go through customs and immigration and then get out, get in a taxi and go to my ship. But they were like, no. You have to, we have to search your bags. And I was like, okay. And they start rifling through my bags. And I said, I have a question. What are you searching for? And the guy was like, drugs. And I was like, oh, okay. Can I ask another question? Do a lot of people try to smuggle drugs into Central America? Is that a problem? Because I don't know if you're aware of this, but if you read the papers, you know that you guys make that stuff here. That would be like me trying to smuggle ice into Alaska, ice into Japan, or lice into Arkansas. You know what I mean? That's terrible. I'm like, I'm going to go out front. I'm going to walk down a block and score an 8-ball for nothing. But yeah, look through there because I just came from a real country. And he was like, we're a real country. And I was like, well, I mean, come on. You know, World War II was a world war. You guys weren't invited. So and the beaches you guys stormed were the ones you were drinking Mai Tais on. Come on. And I'll leave you on this one because I think I'm out of time.
All the time you want, man.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. All the time? Okay.
Brad,
Well,
last time you did that, we were here for 3 hours.
Oh, I don't want to be that person. I'm not that selfish. I'm just
Okay, then wrap it up.
I actually just gave myself the light.
Okay, good.
You can go blind doing that.
I've stared at the eclipse. I'm fine. I got fat not too long ago, and I'm okay with it. It was not that hard. I just couch eating butter. You know, it's clarified butter. You just eat it by the spoonful. It's easy and it's fun. And my wife is aware of the problem, and she loves me, so she's trying to fix the problem. But she got me a Fitbit. She got me a watch that tells me how many steps I take every day, which is very useful information to someone. She got home the first day and she's like, how many steps did you do? Did you do lots of steps? And I was like, I don't know. And she's like, well, look at the thing. And I was like, oh, okay, 7. 7? And I was like, well, I had to pee. Come on. She goes, that is unacceptable. I said, I agree. We should move the couch closer to the toilet. Oh, I can't finish that joke. Darn it.
Was it dirty?
Yeah.
Just say marshmallow, whatever it is.
Marshmallow. That's it. No, it's that dirty, but it's very funny. Go to my website. All right. This is the dirtiest I can get away with. I don't even think I can get away with this, but
you will. I have a feeling it'll be all right.
Okay. All right. Okay. Hey, it's on you, buddy.
All right, dude.
This is true. I had to have surgery because I got a hernia. Because my wife made me go to the gym and that caused a hernia. And here we go. You're going to learn a lot about me. I had a bulge here not where the bulge is supposed to go. We all know that. And I went into my doctor to show him the bulge and I was like, and he's like, well, I have to examine you. And I said, damn it, because I know what that means. That means now I've got to stand there while this man that I barely know gets on his knees and
okay, man. Cut his line.
And he was good. And I didn't know what he's doing that with his hands, which thank God, because it would have been weird if he were doing it with his feet. That would have been strange. And the problem was I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing with my hands. Because he was doing that, and I was like, whoa. I don't know anything. My first time at the party, so this is what I did. This is what my brain told my hands to do, and I'm not proud of this. I took my fists and I put them onto my hips, suddenly becoming the world's sluttiest superhero. I'm looking at him and he's looking at me. I was like, oh. And so it's a hernia and I have to go in for the surgery and they have to shave me. That's what they didn't tell me. Nobody told me they were going to shave me in my special place.
Okay, dude, shut up.
And they didn't finish the job. That was my complaint. They just took the top half. And I came out of surgery. It was like top half bald, bottom half bushy. Wrong. My little area, I mean, my big area looked very wrong. Because I looked at myself naked in the mirror and it looked very weird. It looked like an Amish man with a really long nose. Couple of grapes in his mouth. I don't know what that is. I love to show at children's parties now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do for you, because otherwise it's going to get really dirty. But you
That's
Mouth, everybody.
You guys are
You do,
wonderful.
you do a PG show on the ship? We the
I
You know
know.
what I thought? You know what I
I
thought
like
you were going to say?
that
You know what I thought you were going
What's
to say? I thought you were going to say, now the carpet doesn't match the carpet. Yeah, that's a free one. Yeah.
Good one. I like it.
Are you going great? You're not fat. You just stood up. You're not fat at all.
I'm fat. No, I'm fat. I really am. Look at this.
You're not fat.
Fat, I'm fat.
You're
You
not-
go to the
you're
gym
not
every day.
fat.
When we're on the ship together, you go to the gym every day. You know
You're
what I
not.
do?
Well, I wouldn't say you're fit, but you're not fat.
I don't know that that's a compliment.
It's not. I didn't say it was a compliment.
We'll get you a fat bit. You're going to be fine.
Fat bit.
Yeah, a fat bit. Yeah. Oh God, Matt Sadler, everybody.
Thank you, Matt Sadler. That was fantastic.
Where are you going, by the way? Where are you headed to?
Oh God, I got to ask you about that later. But I'm going to Japan.
Oh, you're doing the Japan thing.
Yeah, I'm not happy about it.
Yeah, that's a long trip for no reason.
I got bamboozled. They didn't
Yeah.
tell me that I was
Well,
going
and
to
you get paid nothing to spend all that time flying
Right.
around. Yeah,
But
I'd
I
rather
gotta
go to
take-
Miami.
I got to take a middle seat from Houston to Tokyo.
Oh my God.
Wow.
How do I get out of that, Brad?
Emergency exit.
Yeah, I
Quit.
don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. You got
All
get
right.
COVID.
Ugh,
No,
Yeah, see if you
that's-
get COVID.
I don't
No,
want to do that.
yeah, well, I don't want to say no. We're live, so I don't want to say anything
I
except
understand. Oh yeah, I
Carnival's the
forgot.
greatest company and celebrity.
Oh my God, the
Fantastic,
people we work for.
amazing.
Wow.
These companies, Princess,
That's it.
beautiful. They're great.
Yeah,
Okay,
They're
yeah,
wonderful.
we'll talk later. Middle seat, you're lucky to have it, buddy. Okay,
I love you,
all
Brad.
right.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you,
me.
Let's hear it
Matt
for him.
Sadler.
Let's hear it for him. Matt
That was
Sadler.
great.
I can't find him on the thing.
I don't need your charity.
You
think
can't
you do.
have it. So we're Eldon, you're gone. All right,
All right.
so you're doing it.
Yep, here we go. The next thing goes like this.
How about another dumb song from Steve for no reason?
As you may or may not be aware, well, a couple things you may not be aware of. I'm saying this for the benefit of tonight's drummer. All of these songs that you're hearing in between, I played the drums on them. There you go. All right, I impressed the 14-year-old. All right, that always looks good on a resume. Last 2 nights ago, I was at Sulu's house. Yay!
Yeah.
Sorry, that's not the part where I said you should talk. But we're at Sulu's house, and it was just a who's who of funny musical people. Starting at the top with Dr. Demento himself, and then there was Ian Bonds, and there was TV's Kyle, and certainly not least our friend Tim Christ, aka Shoebox of Worm Quartet. He's been on this show at least once, maybe twice. As you may recall, he recorded a song called Mic Stand, and he was there. And so I played Mic Stand. It's a song about showing up at a gig with a guitar and having no mic stand and having a person from the audience come be the mic stand. And we did it with Tim being the mic stand for me while I sang his song. And it was very, very, very weird. So I'd like to recreate that now. There's a song that's coming up for which I poorly planned. I look around the stage and I don't see a freaking stand. With both hands occupied, playing my guitar, I quickly scan the audience and aha, there you are. Come be my mic stand. You can join me on the stage and hold aloft the magic stick that amplifies my rage. You're a mic stand. And I can't remember the next line. It's really funny. I'll get it right next time. I'm here on the stage, standing tall and proud, arm outstretched to hold aloft the thing that makes me loud. Your peers are usually tripods or have a metal base, but you're the only one I've met with 2 legs and a face. You're a mic stand, and you stand here while I shout. I'm sorry if I spit on you, I hope it washes out. You're a mic stand, and I can't thank you enough. I wish I had more stage equipment that would buy my stuff. And there's supposed to be a solo here, but you're just standing there and you're looking at me, and it's really pretty uncomfortable. Could you possibly look over there for a second? That would be great. Yeah, thank you very much. Oh, you're a mic stand! Holding mics is what you do. Hey, you got another hand, man, could you hold my water too? You're a mic stand! And I can't believe you're here. You paid to see my concert and I used you as my gear. You're a mic stand. And we're going to Minneapolis tomorrow. Get in the trunk.
Yeah.
How about that?
Mic stand, everybody. So where are you going next? What's your deal?
I'm going to San Francisco tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
And-
Who's there that you're
Well, my new friend Diana, who I met at the birthday party for Dr. Demento, and introduced us.
I'm his agent
You
now.
introduced us. That doesn't mean I'm introducing you.
Yes.
I know.
Oh, I see.
Hey, everybody, it's Sulu.
Yay!
Hey.
All right.
Oh, she got me a couch.
Thanks to Dr. D. Shout out.
Hey, Christopher Bay.
Hey, Steve Goodie.
I didn't realize
Oh,
you're
it's
here.
Christopher.
And okay. Oh, hi, Liz.
That's his friend.
Anyway, I'm going up to Diana's house. She certainly got a couch for me, and she may get a couple of friends, and we might do a little mini tiny version of this show and have the neighbors call the cops. And then I'm up to Oregon to do it in actual venues, and that'll be wacky and everything. And now, if I'm not mistaken,
Let's do it.
it's time for Brad to beg for money.
Brad begs for money. Hey, we need your money. We don't charge a color or a 2-drink minimum, so what did you expect, Jack?
What have we learned this show? First of all, go to virtualcomedyshow.com, click the yellow donate the comedians button. We've learned that we need money because Lahna needs to do her hair. I think that's you need to buy Clairol for Lahna Turner, everybody. That's fantastic. Also, we learned that Matt Sadler needs an upgrade on a flight to Japan. What's that going to cost? Somebody figure out how much it is to upgrade your United flight to Japan from a middle seat. 14 hours in a middle seat.
We've also learned that having a drummer on hold is very good for when I screw up and we get a solo. So
we've had to and
have a drummer.
You know what? Every dollar we get over 500 goes to him.
Good call.
Okay.
Have we ever made $500? No.
No, I don't think we've ever added up to $500.
We've never added up. I don't think we've added every dollar we've ever made together up to the show. But this could be the week. Go to virtualcomedyshow.com, click the yellow donate to the comedians button, and we'll get Patty a double Nazi shirt. I don't know what we're talking about. So. All right, and we'll buy this painting from Robert. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's finish it up and get out of here. I got to fly in the morning.
It's time for the worst joke of the week.
Oh, it is.
Worst joke. Boo! That was the worst joke ever.
A couple is suing Universal after they were stuck on the Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey ride for over an hour in a very uncomfortable position. They said the only thing worse they could think of would be to do for an hour was to talk to J.K. Rowling. That'd be the one.
Good night.
Hey, that was the virtual comedy show. We learned a lot of stuff we didn't need to know. Like Steve has a Band-Aid on his big toe. Yep, that's what you get when you watch this show. Fascinating, isn't it? We have a lot of fun at the virtual comedy show. It's better than sitting home playing with your toes or going to the dump to watch stuff decompose. Keep coming back to the virtual comedy show. We hope you enjoyed the virtual comedy show. You don't have to dress up, no. You can be like Brad and go commando. Every Monday it's the virtual comedy show. See you Monday at the virtual comedy show. It's at www.virtualcomedyshow.com. That's right.
That's right.